the time when animals still spoke the language of men, and the moon listened to the secrets of lovers, there lay a village at the edge of the endless grass. The villagers feared the forest, for it belonged to spirits and to the leopard who walked like a king in the night. She was called Amina, the girl whose voice made stubborn goats kneel and drink.
Do not wander too far. The forest does not return what it takes.
That night, the moon followed her, a rustle, a breath, golden eyes watching.
She did not run, because in his eyes, she saw loneliness.
You are not a beast, are you?
The wind rose, light wrapped around the leopard, and where he stood, a young prince appeared.
I am bound by a curse, and you are the first human who did not fear me.
They met every night, by the river, under the watching moon. Love grew in silence.
If your father finds out,
then we will teach the world that love is stronger than fear.
But the forest tells its secrets, and the priestess was listening.
The child of man and the king of claws. This love will awaken war. The chief's hunters find leopard tracks outside Amina's hut.
The prince in leopard form watches from the darkness. They both know the world has changed. Before the sun could wash the night from the sky, the drums began to speak. They did not call for celebration. They called for blood.
The beast has walked among us. Its footprints slip outside the chief's compound.
Inside her hut, Amina's hands began to tremble because she knew. Far inside the sacred forest, the prince lifted his head. The wind carried the smell of iron and fire and men. The chief stood before the village, taller than grief, harder than stone.
At sunset, the forest will burn. No daughter of mine will bring a demon into this land.
Amina was dragged forward. Gasps moved like wind through dry leaves.
He is not a beast! He is...
At sunset, the forest will burn.
This love was written before your grandfathers were born. You are the last son of the leopard kingdom. You are the child of the tribe that destroyed it.
Then our love is the wound between our peoples. She ran before the hunters could chain her inside, through grass, through tears, into the river clearing.
They are coming for you.
Then I will not run.
You must live.
The moon hid behind clouds. Even the night refused to watch.
torches flew, flames climbed trees, animals ran in terror, the sacred land screamed.
The prince roared in leopard form, not in anger, in grief. A spear left the chief's hand. Time slowed. Amina stepped forward. Love had chosen its path. Now the spirits would decide its price. Time broke into fragments. The spear did not fly toward flesh, flew toward destiny. At the final breath before impact, the prince moved, not away, but in front of her. The spear entered his chest, in human form. He fell into her arms. The forest fire went silent, as if the world itself refused to breathe. His body began to glow, not with life, with spirit light. She stood in the realm between the living and the remembered.
You have crossed without dying. This is what love has done.
From the light emerged spectral leopards and warriors wearing crowns of bone and gold. Visions filled the sky, a jealous warlord, a broken peace, a stolen truth. For the first time in his life, the chief wept. Her voice trembled for the first time. You must give up your human years. One path she leaves, he becomes spirit.
Amina!
Break the line, our people. Find me again.
But Amina's body turned to light in his arms. The fire dies. The prince rises, half man, half king, holding the beads she left behind. Love had defeated death. Now it had to defeat history. Alive, but changed. His eyes were no longer only golden, they carried stars. The leopard prince stood before the village at dawn.
My kingdom was not your enemy. You were deceived.
The chief stepped forward slowly, no longer towering, but heavy with regret. My father told me the leopards betrayed us, but I never saw it with my own eyes. The air turned cold, the ground cracked. From the shadow of the moon emerged the spirit of the ancient warlord.
Division feeds me, and love starves me.
They clashed, spirit against spirit, memory against memory, truth against fear. From the light stepped Amina, not as she was, but reborn, radiant, ageless.
Fear is the chain. Forgiveness is the key.
She touched the chief's hand, then the prince's. The villagers lowered their weapons, one by one. The warlord screamed as light pierced him.
Will you walk both kingdoms with me?
Only if you promise not to roar at council meetings.
And so the leopard and the shepherd's daughter did not end a war with claws. They ended it with truth. They did not silence fear with fire. They silenced it with love. And on nights when the moon rises silver in daylight, it is said the spirits still remember the girl who chose eternity and the king who chose peace.